Welcome to Final Fantasy VII. Sorry.
Oh yes,
so
it came early.
Hey, Dwibs, you have the same theme on your PS3 as I do.
Oh, you also got the
PS4?
Final Fantasy VII
High
remake
five.
theme?
High five. Yeah.
Shoot.
Anyway, welcome.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, welcome to Life is Strange, Episode 1. This is from Don't Nod Entertainment, who previously made Remember Me, which I haven't played.
And I will record for the channel.
Okay. And it was published by this lot.
Square Enix.
Yeah, Square. So this will be the
Yes,
first.
I think at the time they were still like appropriately described as this lot.
So technically, this is the first Square Enix game I'm playing for the channel.
Well, that's just Square Enix does actually a lot of publishing for a lot of developers, actually.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
they've
seriously,
been
they own
going
a lot of
into-
stuff, from Hitman to Just Cause to.
Well,
Murder,
no,
Soul
Jova,
Suspects.
that's only the Idols
Yeah.
branch of.
By the way,
That's
Jova,
how
one
I
game.
feel.
By the way, Jova, one game from localized by them that you probably will want to get for your PS4 is Murdered Soul Suspect, which is basically an Ace Attorney style.
I've
game.
heard that game's terrible.
I know, but Jova's perfect to record out for the channel because it's an Ace Attorney style game.
First things first, though, Danganronpa.
Just messing around with the settings a bit.
Murder Soul Suspect. I should probably look into this.
Basically, since I've got enough
Which
time,
is also on Steam.
Basically, Life is Strange is a game where you take control of a girl who has the power to reverse time.
Oh, really?
Hello, Ghost Trick.
Okay.
So
okay.
she's
So
like
it's already better than Indigo Prophecy because it flat out admits that it's supernatural right from the beginning instead of in the middle. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Nice.
I would make a joke, but it will spoil season 4 of an ongoing anime series. So,
Alright. So I'm just messing with the subtitles because I'm thinking of Shiroi.
Oh, thank you.
I also had a similar thing where I asked Shiro if she needed me to use the magnifier.
Life is Strange is a
but she said it
story-based
wasn't
game that
necessary.
features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future.
Already better than
Choose
David
wisely.
Cage, and we haven't even gotten into the game yet.
Yeah.
Now, just to make sure that this game sticks up with its advertising, but I
it was
just
a dark and
discussed it.
it was a dark and stormy night.
Question this: Does
it
this
was a
game?
dark and star night.
Question this: Does this game do the telltale thing of X will remember Y?
It doesn't. Well, yeah, but it doesn't quite say it like that.
Let's
Sure,
just
sure.
say it puts its own special spin on stuff.
All right then. So is
So this is the kid?
yeah.
It's our main character.
I know
that
what you're
water
thinking.
effect.
What's happening?
Oh, and we were talking about David Cage earlier. You know what's funny? The developers of this game are also French.
Where is he?
I guess France has a hard-on for these kind of games.
And when you think about it, this protagonist looks a bit similar to the female protagonist of David Cage's stories.
There.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is a dream sequence.
I think we should let him
I
see
know
for
my
himself.
time travel
Dwibs.
stories. I guess this is a failed timeline or something.
I haven't. Okay. As of this recording, I haven't played any of the other episodes, so it's just as
Oh.
much a mystery to me as it is to you.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
this could be fun for everyone.
There you go then.
Yep. Basically, first
There's
episode
a
released in.
giant fucking tornado.
Hey,
in the
guys.
background.
Don't
Okay.
This is a
Spy-
sort of
Oh my god,
kind of
Pedro,
blind
Pedro,
commentary.
Pedro. Hey, Pedro, you know what
What?
this looks like?
What?
The ending of Beyond Two Souls. No, seriously, Apocalypse
Oh my
going
God,
on in the
it's like-
background.
It does.
Jesus.
This is the sequel that we never got.
Hey guys, notice my directing. Notice
Yeah.
my
Yes.
directing.
Very
Eh,
good, Dwibs.
Sorry, Liz. You'll never reach my heights with washing the plate.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, that movie is still 100 at Rotten Tomatoes.
So, headcanon, this is this girl finally cleaning up after Jody's mess.
It's 100% with just 5 reviews. Mine, Dwibs, Heroes, Jova, and Teos.
Excuse me, what?
But those are the only reviews that matter.
Oh, sorry.
I don't matter.
So that was right.
So
Oh, by the way, here's the thing you also want to get used to.
Oh,
Movie
you wanna-
references.
Everything's cool.
there's a lot of those in this game. And also, well, this is the perfect place to reference some movies because we're in a photography class. Because this character's main aspiration is to become a professional photographer.
Yep. Believe it or not, Pedro, we may have finally found a game that may give Deadly Premonition a run for its money when it comes to referencing movies.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the
So basically, she's a female Kubrick because Kubrick also started as a photographer.
Yep, pretty much.
Somewhat.
So imagine Kubrick with superpowers, and yeah, you got this girl.
Honestly, Joe, as far as I'm concerned, Kubrick does have superpowers.
I like it old school.
Or at least
Take selfie, sure. That's a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, here's the neat thing about this game. Almost anything you see, you can interact with in some way.
Huh. It already does more than Beyond Two Souls, then. Again, Beyond Two Souls is the game where you're supposed to have a ghost who can do just that.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s.
Okay.
One thing I like about this game is, like, well, it incorporates trivia, but it doesn't feel needlessly tacked on.
Selfie expression. And also get used to this. There are a lot of
I'm not surprised because some teachers do this. Like,
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
There are a few bad pods in this game.
Well, it's
Whatever.
realistic as far as...
I've heard worse.
These
You won't believe some of the dialogue.
The hipsterness of in the air is tangible.
I did know.
You won't. Okay, I'll put it this way, Pages. Some of the dialogue in this game is special.
You mean go fuck yourself in the ass like in David Cage special?
You got the first 3 words right, but they do a little twist on those.
All right then.
Very good, Victoria.
Damn Victoria showing us up in class.
Please tell me we get to kill her somehow.
Sorry, Max.
No death, unfortunately.
Are you sure, Dwibs?
Again, Jova, I haven't seen the other episodes.
Exactly what I asked. Are you sure?
Where are we at?
Okay, so basically this guy's a hipster, like in the professor in Revenge of the Fallen. Okay.
And he cannot spell Italian words. It's chiaroscuro, you fucking moron.
You know, guys, it'll be a technological wonder when we get to the generation of gaming that allows us to actually go into the video games and slap sense into the virtual characters.
You're gonna love the beginning of Professor Layton vs. Attorney because there's a character in that game called Carmine Accidenti.
Carmine Accidenti? What?
He's a guy who keeps having car accidents. Get it? Carmine Accidenti.
Subtle.
Brilliant.
Very
that's
subtle.
not even a little subtle.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,000 for a camera!
What the hell? Is that camera made of gold or something?
Jova, your camera's always that expensive.
It's an Apple made camera.
I could literally buy 2 top gaming PCs with that though.
Let's see how expensive our cameras can get.
Hell, I mean, I think even more than 2. Jesus.
No, you can buy more than 2.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Fuck you and your photography cameras.
Oh yes, they can reach prices as much as $10,000.
I'd love to see
Jesus.
It depends on the quality though, because like some cameras, it's like some of our cameras are able to literally zoom in onto a hair follicle and get it picture perfect quality while also standing and zooming in.
I mean, I guess since this is about photography class, I guess you kind of need that. But jeez.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how expensive
we
it
love
can
your
get.
porn video. XOXL Blackwell
Excuse
Academy.
me? Okay, remind me again, Devs, how old is this girl?
She's around in her mid to late teens at this point.
So around 14, 15 years?
More
15,
like
16.
17, 18, that sort.
This clearly takes place in America, and it could be college or university, so she might be at least 16, 17.
She doesn't look 18, honestly. But then again,
remember Pedro? Ellen Page's condition.
Oh yeah, right.
And besides, it's actually a realistic thing. You'd be surprised how a lot of people look younger than they actually are.
Yeah, sure.
Avoid handing in her picture.
Okay.
And yeah, Shira's right. She's in a college.
And also some
university.
dialogue choices.
Way too much homework.
Typical in this kind of game.
Oh, my video has frozen, and I had no idea.
Just give us okay, we're at 10 minutes and 7, 8.
Okay, I need to reload the thing.
Go to 11 minutes and something.
To frame the world only the way you envision it. Now,
I'll go to 11:30 if I can.
Go ahead.
Courage to share your gift with others.
Wow, that's actually helpful
Wow,
advice.
she sounds incredibly bored while listening to this.
She looks incredibly bored.
Yeah, you're right. Bah.
Man, he
Ignore
has the
me.
best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
does this thing have a thing like in Heavy Rain where you can hear her thoughts at any time?
Not any time, but it's when you talk. It's when you interact with certain objects.
All right, Shiro, any
What
updates
time
on
are you
that?
guys at?
10 minutes and 56, 57, 58.
Okay.
Time out in the bathroom.
Uh,
Splash water on my face and make sure
11:10.
I don't look like a total
Okay.
loser.
And we're just
Hi,
about
Square.
3, 2, 1, click.
I could just imagine her monologuing.
Thank you.
And then I saw it. A Square Enix logo just floating next to Don't Nod Entertainment.
Also, here's some nice pop. Oh, well, nice depending on your point of view. Little guitar jingles.
Cute.
This game isn't going to be a long-running high school melodrama, is it?
Welcome to episode 1, Chrysalis.
Chrysalis. Jinx.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Yes, people are going missing. Ah, good.
Yeah,
old-
this is gonna be high school melodrama.
That can be done well in the hands of a good writer. It's just that.
Okay,
also the
why
time-
everyone in school looks like it came from fucking
His
Reddit?
photos are very cool.
Oh, you'd be
Right.
surprised, Tio, how many colleges actually, well, colleges or high schools look
I
this.
know, but there are still random, for the rules of probability, there will still at least one person that looks different, at least. But no, everyone in schools looks like, whatever.
Dana is nice to me.
Notice
Aw.
my also 360 camera spin directing.
Yeah, dude, you're the next shaman.
That's one nice thing about this game, though. It's like, well, you know the cheerleader over there who she just talked about? Ironically, she's actually nice, and not, you know, a
I wish I could beat the shit out of
Yeah.
That's different.
I
Think
hate
he's
bully
just
jockstraps like Forrest.
gently pressing him.
Aunties of
Oh yeah, the Vortex Club gets mentioned a few times.
Why
Basically,
do all the...
I wish October
Sorry.
basically, the Vortex Club is a group of arseholes.
We
Yep.
should just call it a sugar machine. That
Uh,
would be awesome if you
yeah,
could
so the
back
corporations
up
are trying to kill us and everything.
Actually, that's pretty much what Britain is like, 'cause so many
Yeah.
people are campaigning to get those things removed from, like, every school.
Okay.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
The evil.
It sounds exactly. It feels exactly like one of those teenage movies from the 90s.
So you mean like the wave?
No
I
wonder.
don't know, more like
that's the
from
case-
the early 2000s, like Juno.
If that's the case, no wonder it's
Nobody
got
can
such
see
a
it
fan
all
base.
now, except for me.
Alright. So, what shall we do in the bathroom?
Alright, can we enter Silent Hill now?
Please tell me they don't do what David Cage does and have her and have.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Triangle?
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati! Yes.
This poster must drive.
Kate
perhaps.
works
Works
for God.
for God.
So, Dwibs, is this where the preachy Tumblr stuff starts? With that triangle?
Well, thankfully, there's no Illuminati in this
makes
game.
the heart grow yonder.
Wait.
Wait, that's being
I
said.
thought that said you will learn to love sex.
I
What?
remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least
I don't think you need to learn that, honestly. But whatever.
Well, to give credit, at least you can see your reflection in the mirrors,
I got
unlike
the
in
flu.
the Order 1886.
Last time I got the flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Well, if you got the flu, then
I feel
whoever
like
gave you a
years
flu shot didn't
ago,
actually give you a flu
everywhere
shot.
I
But
go
whatever.
today, It all started with that bizarre.
Well, they didn't do it right.
Is this what girls do in the bathroom? Just monologue about how shitty their life is?
No.
No, Pedro, only the ones that use Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
I read it.
Well,
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Oh boy, she has a gift.
Fuck it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
unnecessary swearing.
Everything
Like,
that picture was a bit too ambiguous anyway.
And now butterfly out of nowhere.
Or something like that.
The butterfly of power.
This writing is starting to get flat out pretentious right now.
well, it is square, and yeah.
No, actually, the Square didn't actually.
They only published it.
They only
Don't-
published this. They only
If you want,
published.
if you don't like the
Oh,
writing,
yeah.
blame
That's
don't.
weird because in Remember Me, the writing is not that preachy.
let me put it like this. This is something that challenges you to look at it beyond surface value. That's all I'll just say. For now.
Sure, you know what? You know what I would do if I was the one recording this game? I would put in that clip from Family Guy with God saying, "It's just trash flowing in the wind." Do you have any idea how complicated your circulatory system is?
Guys, we got a bit of a situation.
Excuse me, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, Nathan.
And
Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
What?
The shit.
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Discount
So
Jesse
what do you
Eisenberg.
want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
so they never thought
That's
to look
my
around the
family,
corner?
Not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here.
What?
I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
Whoa.
A gun? What?
That's gone very quickly.
I know the Second Amendment allows you to do that, but it's
Okay,
really
are we
that
absolutely sure David Cage didn't make this?
Oh, you'll see.
I'm already getting. My David Cage radar is going nuts right now.
Let's just say, unlike David Cage, there's actually a method to the madness here.
So yeah, he's gonna get caught because a gunshot would be literally heard throughout the entire school. Wait, I get. Okay, fine.
There we go. That's our gimmick for the game. Reversing time. Basically, if you make a choice that you are having second thoughts on, you can rewind it and change it, but be warned, when you leave the area, that choice is stuck with you.
So when you think about it, Pedro, this is also Final Fantasy XIV 2 done better. It already has a better sense of what time travel can do.
Dwibs, I know this is a cliche thing, this is a cliche way to put it, but please tell me she's going to use her powers for the good of everyone and not for her own selfish...
You can.
You cannot do it yourself
that's-
anymore. You're forced to do something else.
That's the option, Shiori.
Because of her
Yep.
You
innocence.
can do it
Okay.
for your own selfish needs, but you can also do it to help others.
And this is one of the reasons why I was so disappointed with Beyond Two Souls, because, playing this game now just shows what Beyond Two Souls could have done with the whole idea of, choosing right or wrong.
Perfectly captured the human
time machine.
I'm sure you are.
You can do it if you just believe.
So, well, then again, we haven't seen the other episodes.
We're literally just at the beginning, Pedro, trust me.
Does anyone know if her power is actually explained?
I can't...
I think they are, but I don't know the details.
Let me
I
put it
think, as far as I recall, the game goes very much into Twin Peaks territory.
Oh, okay.
Let me just say this.
Oh, you're still taking the selfie?
Remember, we went back in time with retracing our steps.
So yeah,
But you're
why not
not
try and do a better
what you
picture?
kids call
Basically,
a
Pedro,
selfie.
in time,
A dumb word for
her
a
power
wonderful
will get
photographic
explained.
tradition. Max.
To what extent, though, that's up for you to
I'm not dreaming
judge.
this.
You all know
All right
It's
then.
real. I can tell.
Oh, and also don't worry, if you can skip dialogue you've heard before.
selfie expression.
Basically,
Okay,
some
that's
of this
good.
game best, it's definitely something that not only do you want to maybe
Always been a vital
play
aspect of art
several
and
times,
photography
but
for
it's
its
also something that definitely challenges you. Yeah,
You know,
challenges the right way.
that's a nice touch for a game where we're probably going to be hearing the same dialogue a lot.
Question, Jova.
Yes.
Since you played this game and at least you know about this game, I know you played Chrono Trigger. Have you played Chrono Cross?
I'm going to. I have not yet, though.
Okay, so the question I was gonna ask, well, Pedro May knows what I'm talking about because I think he played Chrono Cross, but he hasn't played his game. Well, let's just say that in Chrono Cross, there's something involving timey-wimey, the way time travel works, but I'll save that because...
That short-haired girl, she loves talking in internet speak in real life.
Max.
Wow, so far this game kind of sounds like it's giving you guys, well, two of you at least, the stuff you hate. Either David Cage or people using internet lingo in real life.
So wait, she's cheating in order to get a better score?
Well, it's even. Well, again, like she said earlier, she needed time to save the girl.
Yeah, this looks like the recipe for having something like this later biting her in the ass.
Again, she did explain, she didn't want to be kept in, otherwise she wouldn't be able to save the girl.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the fact that right now, she's kind of like already abusing her powers.
Well, she's actually doing this so that she'll have time to save the girl from getting shot.
Crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, at least she's actually thinking for other people.
Yeah.
So far,
Rachel,
aside from the writing being a bit
forever.
finicky, I'm not actually disappointed in much else.
Yeah, it's definitely a game where you will definitely feel uncomfortable, the first bits, but once you get used to it.
Her name is. The name of this character is Max Caulfield.
All right.
I'd never let one of photography's.
Blah, 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 blah.
Deja vu.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have been.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about.
The facial animations remind me a lot of BioWare's games.
Okay.
Well, Western developer, Pedro.
Okay. Here's the legitimate problem with this game: the lip syncing's kind of bad.
Go on.
Surprisingly enough, Pedro Dwibs, I actually never bother that much about lip syncing in gaming in general. I know I should, but really I don't.
To me, as long as the character's mouth stop flapping when the line ends, that's fine enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, lip syncing is kind of a touchy subject. It's like, I definitely have a standard, but it's not something that, is gonna always get my attention that much.
I think John Lennon once said,
especially when you consider how many languages sometimes they dub something in, so...
You're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
So, yeah. Think of this like a fusion of Sonic CD, with the good, better, bad features, also mixed in with Beyond Two Souls.
By pressing the touchpad bit on the PS4 controller, because I'm playing the PS4 version, you can read your journal, which contains diary entries, SMS texts, and photos.
Sega Master System text.
Sadly, no. Also, Darkstar, if you need to sneeze, try and mute before you do so, please.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I was saying, yeah, sure, I see where you're definitely coming from. It's something that definitely feels finicky on its surface, but at the core, I think you'll find something delightful overall.
Okay.
So back to where the incident happened.
Stop bullying now.
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Okay. It's here.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo.
Yeah.
Then the butterfly flew in.
Does that butterfly have any actual meaning?
Well, I think it's a metaphor for the butterfly effect. They use that in Until Dawn 2.
Maybe.
Nathan Prescott is a punk punk ass.
Yeah, one phase that I didn't particularly care for until then was how they kept hammering that thing on my head.
Okay,
Well,
I
maybe
have
now
not
that
played
we've-
until
me-
dawn. What was it they hammered?
Wait.
Hold on.
Wowzer, it's happening. I need a hand
Wowzer?
open.
Wowzers.
For this than drugs.
Kick it. Oh no, it's too high.
Clever, convenient.
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, too
Holy
late.
shit, I can't let this happen.
Oh yeah, when you rewind, you're not affected by it. Anything you keep in your inventory or any facts you learn, you keep. Everyone else's.
It's only everything else that changes.
Yeah.
Comes in handy.
Okay.
No way.
Well, it makes sense because you're the one doing it.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So yeah, that happened.
Problem is that now you're stuck with a psycho with a gun.
So Max, you're not gonna do anything about that guy's gun?
What happened?
Well, we
Cannot be
can.
real.
Okay then, go ahead.
I just
Are you
saw
gonna
a
do it?
girl get shot and then saved her.
Well, not chasing after him, but we can at least report him if we choose
Do
to.
not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
My porn stash compels you.
They do?
Whatever you're up to, your face is
Actually,
covered
everyone
in
uses that excuse,
Ah,
not just girls.
Weird. The excuse Vanessa always gives me that she has a headache. Oh well.
Thank you, Mr. Madison.
Why does
Situation
a
is under
school
control.
have a
No emergency
security
here. Leave Miss
guard?
Caulfield alone.
Because,
that's a fire alarm.
Because
I
in
believe.
addition to being a school, they also have halls of residence.
That too.
Okay.
It comes in handy for on-the-dot emergencies.
I switched that awful ringing off in my head.
Go Bigfoots.
I guess that's the team. Huh?
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm
Lawrence
just a little worried
Fishburne?
about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking
You're
about?
sweating
You could
pinballs.
always be upfront with me, Max.
Okay.
Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Okay, what do we do? Do we talk
Well,
through
gee,
report?
Dwibs, I don't know.
Hide
I
the
just got sick
truth?
in class.
Are you shitting me?
Trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you
Dwibs!
think that's the first time a
What?
student has used
I
that
know
line on
your
you?
sense of morality isn't exactly top-notch, but really...
Just tell me what you're hiding.
Well,
There's nothing
who's to
hide.
say I'm going to stick with this choice, Tio?
Well, to be fair, to be fair, Teo, I mean, it's not like this. This is the truth that leads to more interesting results, probably.
You've only been here for 2 weeks, and you're
That,
already
and this
causing
game has the added benefit that we can actually literally look at every single outcome we want to, and then whoop, rewind back and get the best one.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just
So-
flushed my scholarship down the toilet.
Let's change our minds on that front.
I know every
Yeah.
time she's reversing time, she looks like she's
Having a seizure.
yeah.
One thing I do like about her is how self-aware she is about how stupid some of the decisions she made were.
Okay, let's report Nathan.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan.
Wow, that's two offenses. Gun
Sure.
wheeling
Yes,
and
he was in the
girls'
bathroom talking to
bathroom
himself with a
intruding.
gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
Oh, so that's
One
what
of
it
Blackwell's
is.
most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing
So, yeah,
girls'
so
guns.
Just
far-
because they're rich doesn't mean they're
So
good
what happened
people.
next?
Have you not seen Hana Yoridango?
You'll be surprised, Shuri, there are a lot of schools with this shitty 19th century mentality.
This is serious charge.
And
I'll
it
look
doesn't
into the
help
matter
when
first.
that's the kid
Thank you
whose
for bringing
family
it to
may
my
or may not be paying
That's
most of
it?
their taxes.
After what I told you.
We'll continue this discussion.
Well, to be fair, Max, it's not like you're giving him any evidence of
Please go
that.
outside with the
Yeah.
rest of your class now,
I mean, you
Mr.
could have used your oh no, the camera's too loud and it would have flashed and you would
Yeah.
have seen her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked.
Your this action will have consequences.
So yes, there are actual consequences to your actions in this as well.
Yeah. Okay. So far, this game seems to have hit Tio's every nerve. Shiroi is What are you, Shiroi?
I'm interested.
Pedro seems to be getting a David Cage vibe from this game. Darkstar, I don't know. What do you think about this game, Darkstar?
Yeah, my cup of tea if I were to play it myself.
And as for Joe has played this game already.
I like it. Like I said, David Cage wishes he could be this good.
Okay, so that was part 1 of Life is Strange episode 1. We will see you for part 2, where we do stuff.
See you, everybody.
All right,
See you then.